I just want to encourage every person who is married and desiring marriage. You know, the Bible said that a man must leave his mother and father and cleave to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. And I think the hardest part of any marriage is the two becoming one flesh. You know, and as I was just talking to the Lord and thinking about it, I was thinking about ionic particles, or how some metals are bound together. And when it comes to ionic particles, and I don't want to go into those scientific things, but I just want to see if I can make sense to some of you who will listen to this video. They have to give up certain charge in order to bond together. When I think about them giving up certain charge or exchanging or receiving certain charge in order to bond together, realize that it's the same thing with coming together with marriage. You have to give up certain things. Sometimes you have to give up not only negative things but positive things. And this might sound crazy to some people, but some of the things that we think are good and positive in our lives is not best for the next person. And sometimes you have to give up both the things that you like and the things that you don't like. And then you think about how neutrons and protons bond together, and they come together by a strong force. When you think about marriage, your marriage cannot come together without God. And that's where a lot of people go wrong. They exclude God from their marriage. You know, many people pray for God to give them a spouse. And when you get that spouse, your prayer time decreases. You stop praying. When you get that spouse, you start exalting the spouse above God and making the spouse an idol and making everything be about the spouse. I understand that marriage is serving your partner, where as a man, your aim is to make your wife happy, to love her, as the Bible says, Christ love the church. And as a woman, your aim is to make your husband happy by respecting him, because that's what the Bible says. But I want to encourage marriage couple that your marriage is not hard. Becoming one is the hard part of marriage. And when you become one, you realize that marriage is easy. You know why it becomes easy? Because it's no longer your wife or you anymore, but both have become one. So you move as one, you live as one, you talk as one, you think as one, you love each other, you love your wife as Christ loved the church. Don't give up on your marriage. Don't give up on your family. A lot of men walk out on their wives. A lot of women walk out on their husbands. You know, an abusive man needs to be delivered, and no woman needs to stay in abuse. But other from that, a cheating man needs to be delivered, and no woman or man needs to stay with an unfaithful spouse. But marriage is beautiful, and your marriage can work. It can work. So don't believe that your marriage is failing or it can't work. The Bible says what God has joined together, let no man put asunder. Let nothing separate you guys. Remember, Christ is that force that's going to keep you guys together. And give up the things that you need to give up so you can become one. God bless you.